A clinic test has been started up to see if a breathing testing could discover the presence of carcinoma. Researchers wish to discover out if signals of various carcinoma types can be selected up in patterns of breathing molecules. The Carcinoma Study UK crew in Cambridge will gather breathing samples of production of 1,500 human beings, several in carcinoma. If the technique is tested, the expect is how breathing tests could be utilized in GP practices to solve if patients' requirement to be called for more than tests. They could potentially be utilized near bloodstream and urinary tests to assist doctors discover carcinoma at an previous phase, the researchers told. But it will be 2 years up the results of the research test are named. GPS leaders told the study was breathtaking, but they alerted patients how breathing tests to discover carcinoma were hardly to be common at their GP experience at any time quickly. Molecules named flying natural constituent, VOX, are liberated while cells in the flesh conduct out biochemistry reactions as portion of their behavior. But if carcinoma or some facility are this, the regular behavior of cells is changed and they seem to make a various design of molecules, and a various sign odor. The study crew is hard to discover out if the design or smell can be identified in human beings as breathing, with breathing puncture biopsy technique. Their final aim is to job out if various types of carcinoma make various patterns, or signing, that can be detected at an previous phase. The is the begin of the test, so we won't be aware for several years if or not the original results are promise. The scientific over the testing himself is not brand new. Lot researchers about the planet include been work on the opportunity of breathing tests for a quantity of type of cancer, consisting lung, for a quantity of year. Down there are several promise signs how breathing tests could discover before cancerous symptoms, but it is not yet precise how exact they are. Any breathing testing utilized on big numbers of patients would include to be susceptible and exact to escape misdiagnosis and erroneous positives. In brief, down there is a length way to go and lot more than study necessary on more than human beings up a breathing testing will be emerging in any GP surgeries. It is probable how dogs could be as well utilized to smell out the odors taking into account off by type of cancer, and some diseases love Parkinson's. The test will begin in patients in suspected esophageal and belly type of cancer and later widen to involve human beings in prostate gland, renal, bubble, liver disease and pancreatic type of cancer in the upcoming months. Wholesome human beings will as well be turned on in the test. At Addenbrooke's clinic in Cambridge, attending will be requested to breath in a person face mask for 10 protocol so a specimen can be gathered. The samples of production will later be shipped to a lab in Cambridge to be analyzed. Rebecca Coldrick, 54, was one of the at first human beings to get portion in the test. She has a state named Barrett's esophagus and could go on to evolve carcinoma. I was really lucky to get portion in the test and I wish to assist in study yet I can, she told. I believe the more than study made to display facility love pit and the kinder the detect tests advanced, the superior. Professor Rebecca Fitzgerald, conduct test inspector at the Carcinoma Study UK Cambridge Centre, told, we promptly requirement to evolve new toolkit, love the breathing testing, that could assist to discover and detect carcinoma over, give our patients the top opportunity of surviving their illness. Dr. David Crosby, chief of previous detect study at Carcinoma Study UK, told breathing tests were a technique how had the capacity to revolutionize the way we discover and detect carcinoma in the next. Carcinoma Study UK has done study in the region one of its top priorities.